true Slipknot fashion. I heard that I'm supposed to talk about things on our stage that you could, you know, basically die from if you're not paying attention. I like this scenario because number one, you have to be a pirate to be out here anyway, and you learn really quickly if you're a pirate or not, because those who do not pay attention to every little facet of this enigma up here, they go home real quick, usually because of injuries. As you can see, we are harnessing a lot of power here. Lots and lots of power. It just starts right when you walk in. Not really where you want to be when water's all around or wind blowing water. That's why these big doors are here for storms and stuff. So one, right off the bat, just know you're around electricity. So if there's water around and there's electricity around, just got to know that right off the bat. Then we got stuff like this. I don't even know what this is doing, but I know whatever it's doing, it's tied off pretty securely to make sure whatever it's doing. Jake, what's it doing?
It's holding up these rags right here, the house blocks.
So how much do the rags weigh?
A few 100 pounds each.
So if they were falling at 5 miles an hour, and you weren't paying attention, that shit wrapped up on you, I don't think it'd be very fun. The other night we were playing, and I was informed that on our finale with all the pyro, the heat was so great that spiders this big were falling out of all the little areas up top. They were getting cooked, and they were falling, and they were just ginormous. Probably some sort of freaking chemical. Look, right away, warning. Just stop there. That shit sucks. It's a chemical haze. Inhaling it, it's dangerous. You know, it's hot. Right off the bat, warning. So it's not even my expertise. I don't even care. I hate it so much. Here's the deal. See all this crap here? This is all fire. All these cords have to be checked every day to make sure the seals are right. They're connected to propane and other boxes, which have to be looked at so many times during a day. There's got to be a spotter back here while we're playing, in case one of those things all of a sudden was leaking. Boom, instant radio shut down. Might be off the rest of the show if it can't be fixed. You know, we might have to get off stage if it's bad enough. So all these guys are working back here, and they got bombs right in front of them. These are all burns. That's from the heat. That's just the heat from the flame, which is way in front of these lights. It's so hot, it's melting the paint and making it shrivel up. So, I mean, these guys working back here, oh God, it's hot. There's sometimes I always gotta tell the fucking kids, watch your head getting up in there. See that orange? Well, that's not just to let you know it's there. It's been padded. You know why? Because everybody's been hitting their heads there. I hit my head there already in the beginning. I mean, I did it very slowly. I just didn't walk into it blindly. It just took me a while. Jay still fucking bumps into it once in a while. Why wouldn't he? You know, the adrenaline's going, the lights. Sometimes you get disorientated because of heat and stuff, and boom, head reminder. And that's why we go those extra steps, because that's all aluminum. You hit that, moving quick, man. You could fracture your skull. We got these oil hydraulics. This is like the. I mean, what's this doing here? I mean, this has to be here. I don't even want to know why. Don't even tell me, Jake. I don't care. For what we've done, you know, I had pyro go off on my body once. If I wouldn't have been wearing a mask over my head, I would have burnt my face for sure. And if I wouldn't have been wearing in-ear monitors that had some sort of kind of filter in them, I probably would have really hurt my eardrums too. I was on fire. And it was all humans making mistakes. Number one, I went up on a song that we added last minute, and I forgot it was a pyro song. So I walked up, but however, I would say, well, if you saw me walk up, why'd you light me up? We have ramps and things, and these are all things that are gonna get turned. And I would say from here to there, to the front here, okay? This is the This is the Ouija board, okay? This is like the summoning of all things that are important. It's 22 hours of fucking hell all day long. And it's 2 hours of whatever God you choose to praise. The head's an interesting thing because growing up, I'm basically 46 in a couple months. And growing up, as you can imagine, there's all kinds of acts that are still some of my favorite, like AC/DC, for example. You know, they used to come to my town and they'd have the cannons and they'd shoot, you know, fire on for those about to run. Boom! But what was so amazing is both of them would shoot rings and they would meet right in the middle and go through each other. And someone took time to make sure that happened that way. I was always obsessed with that. It's just giant plethora of watch where you're going, play your parts, and do your job, but love every minute of it and try to find some deep inner core that can let you mingle with all this death. But, you know, you're not going to get me on some Alaskan king crab ship. I'm not going to last 10 minutes. They're going to say, go do that, wave, clown overboard, caught in some rope, straight to the bottom, fucking burial at sea. I have no place out there. My only expertise with any of this is that I have fallen on this stage, I have been lit up on this stage, I've been taken out on this stage, stitches, I mean, pulled groins, people have torn their ACLs, the lights, that's one thing I wish I could tell you. To me, as a performer, the lights are probably, I embrace the flames, they turn me on. It's like being at a kegger, just getting to do shit we want to do. Like, let's blow shit up. It's awesome. I get to do that. 46 years old, I get to set things on fire. The lights. Man, it's a depth thing. You could think you're 5 foot and really you're a foot. That's how Chris Fane tore his ACL. He had been going up on the riser, drum riser, the same way on the same part of the song forever. And one day he was walking down the stairs of the riser and the strobes were going off in just a way that when he jumps, he usually knows where he's at, but this particular time he thought he had a couple more feet when he was in the air. And actually he landed earlier than he thought, and it ripped his leg in half. He ripped his ACL right in half. So that's clown, Slipknot, whatever. This is the dangers in the facility I choose to call God. Know your P's and Q's, man. But it is kind of like Alice in Wonderland. That's why we all do it. We all live for a little bit of that high life. Feels good.